Today we're in Assetto Corsa once again after a few months absence. A couple of new things here. We've got Racing Studios Hyperion 2020 stock car, which I believe is a 750 horsepower V8 monster, designed for ovals I think mainly. And here we are on our first outing in this, just learning the very tricky track that is the California Highway. Some mod from VRC. I'll put the links to the car and the track in the description, but as you can see it's very tricky and we're off coming down the hill and going too far on the exit. And we'll just try and miss that guy, go around this green thing, but on the track, yeah, it's a pretty hefty beast, pretty hard to handle. Doesn't like too much throttle in the lower gears, as you can see. So I've set myself an initial time of 2:24 to beat. That was just pootling around getting a feel for the thing, the track and the car, that is. Yeah, this came out last November, I think, the car, in 2020. Ooh, gotta be careful of those curbs. I'm also haven't used the clutch here, especially on the change downs, because it doesn't like any sudden shifts of balance in the car. So we're going very carefully in the turn one here now, following it round in second gear. I don't know what the watts thing is for on the dash, but anyway, we've got the RPM and the digital display. Carefully round this long sweeping right hander till it kind of straightens out, and then we can give it a bit of throttle, we can send it, but we've got to be careful here. Wah! Not enough, yeah, too fast, not enough braking into that turn there. Wah! I'm going to destroy the car here. I've got about 40% damage on, I think. I'm not sure about stability yet. Jesus. I'm not sure these things have actually got any suspension to speak of. Anyway, careful on the throttle. Ah! Did I tell you we were at the California Raceway? so there's all the guys on the bar, the regulars. Right, you can see there's some cones marking the apexes, thankfully. I'm going to take this slow around here. Now, this exit here is a bad one when you're coming down there at speed. Well, we weren't at speed. But anyway, this is the big, massive, long, right-handed sweep now towards the start-finish. Presume we should be in like at least 4th gear, zooming around here. But I think the thing would just zoom off the track if I did that. Right, this is where it tightens up a bit. Onto the straight, here we are. Going past the pit entry there now. Yes, it's a nice model, it feels nice. The force feedback is good, of course. It's a lovely. And we've got a time of 1:56 there, obviously, but it didn't count because of coming off, because of the cut tracks. But that's the potential, so we've got loads of potential to knock lots of time off the lap time. Here we are again with that tentative turn 2 or 3, whatever this would be. Don't get a bit of straight here. Don't want to come off the time, so we'll brake early, change down using the clutch, tuck it in nicely on the left, keep it on the left, look for the apex cones. Where there's one. Have to stick the brake on a bit hefty there, making sure we don't. That way, that exit sneaks up. Oh god! You've got to be even on the throttle, I think. I imagine because in the lower gears, being a NASCAR type of V8 beastie, it probably doesn't get put into first gear that much. I think you want instant power when you're in NASCAR, so this is the challenge. This is what I'm doing this for. It's a challenge in the car and it's a challenge in the circuit. It's just some fun. Right, here we come now. On, gotta watch that. Oh! Clip the curb. These wide, thick, slick tyres, I think they'll be, don't like the curbs. Oh, watch we don't slip into the gulch there. Bit of a dry gulch. Along this dry, arid Californian scrubland. I don't know if it's real. Is it real? Anyway, I just learned through looking at Wikipedia that, did you know that stock car racing was invented by moonshine runners in their cars that had to look like ordinary street cars but were like kind of hot rodded? And when these moonshine runners in their cars got together and decided to do some races, that's when stock car racing was born. In the United States at least. But I think this is a modern NASCAR car. The livery is from Race Department, so thanks to whoever painted this. I'm not sure if it's a representation of a real racing car, but I've got some skins that are genuine NASCAR cars. From which area, I don't know, but so this is a 2020 model. Oh, now we're off again. If this is a 2020 model, I imagine the skins will be from last year's series, maybe, but that's for later. So anyway, we've got to beat this 2 minutes 24.5 seconds time. No splits are good. Just got to complete the blooming lap. That's the difficulty. It doesn't like curbs. It doesn't like sudden changes of balance. It doesn't like ragged throttle use or gear changes. Brakes could be better, but this is what we're being given to play with. So but the scenery looks nice. I think the VRC modded track looks really great. Obviously there's not a lot to it, but I don't suppose there is a lot in California where this is. So come on, let's see if we can get a clean lap in. This sweeping right-hander going uphill. A bit of this fairly sharp left-hander. Using the clutch, keeping it into the left. Keep it to the left as you go up the hill. Tentatively round the bend. Look for the apex cones. There's one. That was okay. Watch the curbs. Watch the exit. Oh, blimey. I presume this thing was weight in as well. Come on. Again, the split is good. I should be bombing around here in top gear, whatever that is. I presume maybe only be fourth. Watch the inside. Rumbles, don't hit the curb. Send it! There we go, what's this going to be? $124.7. Good. That's not bad. I don't think. You may know different. Tentative throttle on the sweeping right hander at the start of the lap. Bring it round. Go! Down into second. Uphill left hander. Close to the curb without touching it. Keep left. Watch for the cone. Blimey. Whew. That is a tough corner, that one. Like this one is too. This is a really tricky combination. If you're okay with the throttle, we should be like, oh, we've got a good 1.5 seconds up on our lap time. Could put it in fourth there, but probably need the engine braking for this last turn. Watching the touch touched the curb, but I got away with it. This should be a good time. 1:22.2. Yes, that's probably as good as we're going to get. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.